She goes, well, I don't expect you to understand. You're from the South. I said, woman, I'm about to teach you how to pluck a chicken.
Oh, you love that? I'm from Georgia. I'm a Georgia peach. She's a Southern belle. You think I'm gonna give you that accent, Daddy? You want that Southern belle accent? Well, guess what? It ain't that nice.
Can you please do a video saying 5 bowls of boiling oil? I mean, that didn't seem too hard, and I'm really confused as to why, like, everybody keeps tagging me to do these videos. Like, I get like 37 a day, so maybe I'm supposed to do it like a fancy way, like sound like a city slicker. So here we go. I'll try my best. Okay. 5. I can't even do it. 5 bowls of boiling. Who says boiling? Oil. That sounds ridiculous. No, it's much easier to say 5 bowls of boiling oil. Way better sounding that way. So I hope I gave you what you were looking for because I'm still a little confused as to what I was supposed to do. So I hope that was it.
Women down in the South have a different way of doing things, like cussing. My mama being one of them. But she don't cuss in a way that she's ever going to get in trouble for. But we, who know her, all know exactly what she's doing. For example, tutti fruit. Tutti fruit. A common cuss word that is used by her in not too bad of a situation, but say she's running through the living room, she stumps her toe, she falls to the ground, she grabs it. Tutti fruit. That's when that one gets brought out. Gosh almighty. Gosh almighty. That's an angry one. That's an angry one. That's along the lines of something's tore up, something ain't working, somebody's done something she told them not to do. Gosh almighty. Well, shine. Shine. Such a bright word. That's when she's at her wit's end. That's when she's at her wit's end. She's had enough, and she will spit out shine.
I hate that I can look at this list of groceries and tell you every single thing it says. That list alone would kill a British person, and I'm 100% sure of it.
I don't need the laws of man. Tell me what I ought to do. He reached down and touched my hand and gave me quite a talking to.
Now that could be said one of 2 ways. First one, yee-haw. Here's the second one.
And why aren't you in uniform? It's about time you got here!
Here you go, Your Majesty.
So apparently there's like some southern cowboy bar that's opening up pretty close to where I live. I had a few people that were like, oh my god, we should totally go. The only issue is that if I go to like a southern bar and dress up in said attire, I look like I belong there. Granted, my septum piercing only gets me so far. If I pull up in boot-cut jeans, cowboy boots, in a fucking flannel, I put the cracker in Cracker Barrel. I'm trying to think like what are some ways that I could get around this. I was like, oh, maybe I could like crop a t-shirt and wear that under. Perhaps I could wear a tote bag with my ensemble. Then I don't want to stand out too much because I don't want to walk in and have someone with like a handlebar mustache and an F-150 be like, you're one of them queers, but not in like a fun way. I think I'm just gonna not go.
I hear the train a-comin'. It's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine. I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. but that train keeps a rolling. On down to the land and dog. On down to the land and
I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake.
5 bowls of boiling oil.
You got to say it 2 more times.
5 bowls of boiling oil. 5 bowls of boiling oil. That's what I did the first time. 5 bowls of boiling oil.
Okay. Thanks.
5 bowls of boiling oil. 5 bowls of boiling oil.
Ready? 5 bowls of boiling oil. I get it.
Good. 5 bowls of boiling oil. 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 5. Can you shut up? 5 bowls of boiling oil. 5 bowls of boiling oil.
5 bowls of boiling oil. 5 bowls of boiling oil.
Yep. 5 bowls of boiling oil.
keep coming up empty, yeah. I just wanna love somebody who won't leave a hole in my heart. I just wanna love somebody.
Cackleberries.
Okay, now use it in a sentence.
In a sentence. Cackleberries are laid from a chicken which comes out the butt, which is also called hen fruit. Winder. I looked out the window to see if anything was still left after the tornado. Breeches. I went to cross the fence and it was way too tight and I tore all the butt end out of my breeches. Finer than frog's hair. That steak I cooked last night was finer than frog's hair.
Leave everything else to me. Well, my daddy never wrote in the old famous country songs. Papa never stayed out raising hell with the Haggard Jones.
Ever wonder where the word howdy comes from? Howdy is actually a shortened form of the phrase, how do you do? In the 19th century, people in the southern United States started using howdy as a friendly greeting. It quickly spread across the Wild West, becoming a classic cowboy greeting. So next time you hear howdy, you're hearing a bit of history. Follow for more fun facts and Western-inspired art.
Thank you. Oh, there's that. I'll take that. Now, this is not apple juice, boys and girls. This is called Jaeger juice. I need that. All right, story time again.
It's you all night with high heels on and diamonds around your neck. You worry about being ready by 5, I'll worry about the rest.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time. Time after time.
Now, y'all have seen that trend about things in Europe that would put Americans in a coma. Well, today I got one. Things from the South that would put non-Southerners into a coma. Let's go. Number 1, biscuits and gravy. And I'm talking about real biscuits and gravy. None of that watered down Cracker Barrel bullshit. The one that your mamaw makes by hand at 3 a.m. Trust and believe, if the taste don't put you in a coma, your cholesterol sure will. Next up is going mudding. You know that Southerners drive through mud puddles for fun, right? The dirtier and the muddier it gets, the more fun we have. I think one good mudding trip would have a city boy hooked or in a coma, either one. And finally, I think one sip of moonshine would have a non-southerner in a coma. No, I ain't talking about the cute little watermelon apple pie Jolly Rancher moonshine that you buy off the shelf of a liquor store. I'm talking about the moonshine you buy from a stranger named Terry out of the back of his Toyota Corolla at some gas station. Terry dropped out of the 2nd grade and the man can build anything with enough duct tape. That's real moonshine. Don't forget to let me know if I miss anything. Much love.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the
Tell me you work with Mexicans without telling me you work with Mexicans. I'll go first.
Everything is a bottle opener.
You ready?
I should have been a cowboy.
That boy, they gotta stop putting sirens and that new boom boom music. I heard that thing come on, I about tooted and booted across a cornfield so fast, I ain't know what was going on. And then I looked in my rearview mirror. Wasn't nothing behind me, I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Bob! And why aren't you in uniform? It's about time you got here!
Here you go, Your Majesty.
Don't you know that a man being rich is like a girl being pretty? You might not marry a girl just because she's pretty, but my goodness, doesn't it help?
Thinking about buying land for a farm, big ass shotgun on my arm. Think about growing beans and corn. Think about moving real. You can say what
110 minutes and 100 missed calls. 100 missed calls. And I've been bed with a big fine woman. She ain't got no draw. And I can't even. They try to blame it on the alcohol. This woman.
Real quick, if you were not raised in the South, I need you to shut your mouth when it comes to Cowboy Carter, Beyonce halftime performance, and all the things. How is it propaganda? Quickly, okay? I rode horses. I still ride horses. I was raised by cowboys. We went to rodeos. You all don't see black people as American? I'm confused. Did you not know that this is our country also? My grandparents are from here. My great-grandparents are from here. My great-great-grandparents, like, I'm confused. I don't understand. I served this country knowing how it feels about me. I grew up in an all-black town. You can go to Fayette, Mississippi right now, and there's a man riding his horse down Main Street to go to the ATM machine. This is real life. I'm so confused why you all feel like we are excluded from the American flag, from loving this country, even though we know how it feels about it, because you can also critique something that you love. We are also working towards a better nation, but you all don't get that. Also, how much money can a person earn before y'all start hating them? Huh? And why wouldn't you want the biggest pop star on the planet to bring attention, bring light to a culture that you all knew nothing about up until Cowboy Carter? Let's be for real.
I just want to preface this video that I am a disgrace to the Mexican race, culture, whatever you want to call it, and because I am from the South and I don't have cowboy boots. But I did order some, and I wanted to share with you guys because I obviously didn't get it from like those expensive stores that like charge you $200, $300 plus for some cowboy boots. Granted, there's like real skin and all of that. But I think these are really cute, and I got them from DSW, and they're the Coconuts by Matisse. I'm probably butchering it, but I'll put the name of it here, and I'm gonna try it on. So I have them on, and I think they're really cute. It's really hard for me to show shoes because I'm kind of tall. But I paid like $70 for them, and do I have any plans for them? No. But if anyone's Mexican son, they don't even have to be Mexican. If anyone's son wants to take me to Jaripeo, let me know.
So baby, just
keep on singing to me. I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. The way you roll up.
Noise, when the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns.
You know, I'm in love with a Southern girl. It's like you walk down the walk. And it's all bad talk too. I heard you really need a country man. Well, here I am, baby. Ooh, I work hard from 9 to 5. Let's go.
For all the black people out there. So if you ain't black, keep on motherfuckers scrolling. All the white people gone. God, please come hang out with y'all, cause I can't fuck with these white people no more. They fucking crazy.
Ain't nothing. She's so lonely in my deep, baby. How could this happen to me? Too far in to turn around.
Kann dir bitte jemand das Pferd wegnehmen? Das Pferd hat einen falschen Knick, einen Axthieb und lahm ist es übrigens auch. Du machst mich so aggressiv.
Well, how y'all doing? I'm about to learn you something real quick. So I have 9 words I'm gonna teach you how to say. First you got old, forward, toilet, and bull. Not too bad, right? Next we have crown, syrup, quiet, pecan, and potato.
Who knew you were so country?
Well, dadgummit, you did when you married me.
This is the things that I think I'm addicted to. Bronzer, boys, and alcohol.
For those of you who feel bad about yourself because you don't know how to flirt with somebody, I'm here to tell you about my awkward as hell experience the other day. You will not feel bad about yourself after you hear this. And I've also determined that this is why I'm single. I did not know how to speak to a man. Alright, so here goes. So the other day I'm at the store, and this guy my age was flirting with me. He was making it real obvious, just being real sweet. I go to leave, and he tells me, he says, hopefully I'll see you later, beautiful. Do you know what I said to this man? Do you know how I responded to this man? I said, I'll see myself later too. I'll see me too. Could somebody tell me what was going through my brain? Is there even anything up there? I do not know how to communicate with the male species. I mean, I do, but it just comes out mean as shit. And I'm trying not to be like that because I've decided that that might be why I don't have nobody, because they can't handle it. Could somebody tell me what language it is that the male species talks in? Because it seems pretty foreign to me. I don't know it. And if I can't figure it out, if somebody can't help me with this, then I'm pretty certain I'm going to be a crazy cat lady forever. I'm going to die alone.
So tonight we're making cowboy casserole. Super easy. It's one of my favorites to make when I really don't feel like cooking. And I think it's funny because it has 3 things that my boyfriend says he doesn't like, and it's his favorite. So I'm about to tell myself. So we're going to brown a pound of hamburger meat, and when that gets done, we're going to drain it. When I'm draining my meat, I like to put some tater tots in the air fryer, and I put them in for like 6 minutes because this is going to be our bottom layer, and we want it to be crispy. Once your meat's strained, we're going to add rotel. I like the hot diced tomatoes with habaneros, and my boyfriend doesn't like tomatoes, so we're going to mash it up so he doesn't know. I drained the rotel, by the way. And now we're going to add cream of mushroom. Next, you want to add about a cup, probably, sour cream. I just kind of eyeball it and stir that all in. Next, I added in some Velveeta, and this is where I'm going to put in all my seasonings and kind of let that melt down a little bit. And then I'm going to add a little more shredded cheese to it. Of course, ranch season goes on everything. Salt, pepper, just whatever seasonings you like. We're going to add a little bit of shredded cheese. These are our tater tots that we had in the air fryer. I probably should have put more, but yeah. We're going to pour our mixture on top of our crispy tater tots. We're going to smooth this over our tater tots, and then we're going to put another layer on top of this. After that, we're going to top it with cheese one more time, because if you know me, you know I love cheese. After that, we're going to put it in our oven at 350 for about 20 minutes and let those tater tots get done. And it should look like that when it's all done. How is it? Stop. I'm not. You're disgusting. You know it's good.
They're really good. I want to share this dip recipe with y'all. It's called Cowboy Crack. When you eat it, you're going to figure out why it's named what it is. It is so good, you can't put it down. And right now, I'm browning 1 package of sausage. And if you don't have one of these little utensils, get you one. They are so great when it comes to browning sausage and ground meat. And so, like I said, I'm doing 1 package of this right now. I'm browning it and going to drain it. And 1 block of cream cheese, 1 can of rotel, and then a package of mozzarella. And I'm going to put it in this crock pot and keep it on low, and that keeps it, just right for eating. And then you can put the lid on it and put it in the fridge and reheat it later on, or whatever you want to do. But also, if you want to turn it up a notch, this here is the original. They have one that's a little spicier than this if you want to get one. And the same goes with the sausage. If you want more spice, get the hot. But for my grandson, since he's going to be eating it, I'm just going with the mild. Normally, for Super Bowl and family get-togethers, I double all this. But just since it's just for my grandson and us, I'm just doing a small batch. And also, if you like fresh jalapenos, you can add those too. Added the sausage to the crock pot, and I've cut up the cream cheese in little blocks. And I'm not for sure I'm going to use quite all the whole block, just because I'm not making, a full recipe. And I'm also going to pour in a can of the rotel, which now that I'm looking, I think I am going to add the rest. I'm going to add the rest of the cream cheese, and we'll just see what happens. I'm putting the lid on, and we're going to let this cheese melt down. I'll stir it up, and then I'll add the cheese. Okay, the cream cheese is melting, so now I'm going to add the mozzarella. Okay, we're going to mix that in. Put the lid on it, and I'll be right back. And folks, this is Cowboy Crack. Grab you a Dorito. Well, mine broke. This is so good. So good. Give it a try. And like I said, if you want it spicier, you can add jalapenos or go with a spicier rotel or a hot sausage.